Oh my god. This music is just fucking stupid.
Dustin White.
Matt McClain. I'm in How Dare You and in Mothers.
How was How Dare You going, by the way?
Sore subject.
Okay. Dustin White, Mothers.
You already said your name.
I know.
It's really professional.
Actually, for me, it was because writing wasn't enough. I wanted to scream what I wrote.
I started playing music in 6th, 7th grade. It was an elective.
Really?
It depends. Like, I mean, playing drums, like, I want to play drums. Like, I enjoy playing drums. I enjoy playing music. I enjoy playing with my friends, despite the age difference. But lyrically, it's, you know, you get to let out a lot of steam and, like, screaming and stuff and, like, and that. It's very,
Therapeutic.
not therapeutic. I mean, like, How Dare You lyrics are extremely violent and, like, aggressive, angry lyrics that, like, I basically I'll have a fucking shitty day or a shitty experience and, like, you know, reformat that into, you know, awful lyrics that no one should hear about. Mothers, it's different. Mothers is more like, it's not as violent. It's not like I shouldn't say serious, but yeah, something like that.
Not like selling albums, but just like playing shows and I don't know, just as long as I'm playing music in general, like I just have to do that. I feel like Santa Cruz is like, it has this amazing, like, it's always had this amazing potential, and for some reason Santa Cruz, like, gets skipped. Like, there's like San Francisco, and then for some reason, like, I don't know if it's because it feels like out of the way, but like there's like nothing's actually, there's never been like a substantial like Santa Cruz music scene in my opinion. Like, it just, I feel like everyone has to like leave Santa Cruz to do anything. Like, all the bands from here that actually start doing stuff, they like fucking
Lived away.
They move to San Francisco or something, and it happens.
Or
but
LA.
I think, exactly, and I think it goes like San Francisco and LA, and I think Santa Cruz gets skipped a lot, and I think there's so many fucking talented people here. I think there's a fucking great music scene here, and for some reason, it never gets picked up on.
I agree with Dustin. There is a lot of potential. I feel like for such a small town, we have a lot going on for us. I mean, this summer there was almost like, you know, 4 to 5 shows a week. There are promoters now here that are, you know, whether it's the music that I want or not, or that are doing something, that are like doing something productive and bringing music to the scene. The people that are part of the scene, though, not necessarily the musicians, but the attendees of these shows, I don't necessarily think are going to these shows for the right reasons. Some of them are. I think that the old, back then it was like, you know, these scenesters that were like basically going, you know, to show off their like cool haircuts and stuff, and now they're going off to show their fucking American Apparel collection or whatever, and like it's just, it's this fucking like, you know, be there to be seen rather than be there to see the music type attitude that's really fucking old and fucking tired. It's just these kids, I mean, whatever, they're fucking buying tickets and like bands are getting $50 to play a show, which is kind of cool, but there's not these, you know, diehard, you know, fucking people that really want to see these bands, that really want to come out and support their friends or, you know, see new bands and have something become of it. Like, you know, the bands definitely support the other bands, you know, like you'll see, you know, members of Indian Giver at a Mother show, you'll see, you know, and vice versa, you know, whether they're there because they like it or they're there to support. It's not there to be like, hey, I'm in this band or whatever to be seen, you know. And like Bane and even Keith of Carry Yourself Home, they're bringing something to the city. Like Waves came here and played the Crate Place. Like that's insane. Yeah. Like despite like who Waves is, like they fucking played the Crate Place. That place is small. Yeah. But yeah, I mean Bane does a lot. He really does, and he's there to help out a lot of fucking up and coming bands. When I was in Grizzletoe, he fucking saw us and put us with other bands and shit. Like he did a lot, and he continues to do a lot, and he's really, I'm not trying to like suck his dick, but like he fucking is an awesome promoter. Well, he does his job right, and he flyers.
There's a thing
not
about
a lot of people do that.
People who promote shows that really fucking actually care about the music scene. And
yeah, it's not about
like,
just to make fucking $200 so they go spend it on junk.
To suck Nick Bane's dick a little bit more. He actually like like he, you know, like starting like playing, just like doing hardcore shows, and then like actually like trying
branching
to
out,
get like every kind, you know, like putting on all the different like genres of music. I really think that like it's really important to have show promoters that actually care about the music scene. I just think people need to promote each other more. I mean, not just like the bands, like the show promoters, but people getting people to go see, like, that aren't in bands, you know, like us, but like, you know, like getting our friends or, you know, people associated with us to go see other bands, you know, like I don't think people go out enough to stuff that isn't familiar, you know. I think people need to like people need to branch out and like, you know, like step into that unknown for a little bit, just, you know.
I think that's a yes.
I just think people need to like take a chance and branch out and go out and support local music without knowing, you know, people.
Yeah, I mean, just like that, what he was starting to say was like, you know, branching out and like checking out bands you don't necessarily know about, right? Like this whole fucking like fad of like going on YouTube and being like, oh, I'm gonna see this band if I want to see them. Yeah, that was great, and you know, that we have the ability and the technology to be like, okay, like this band's playing, I'm gonna look them up on the internet. But that's so limiting, like, you know, like that really limits yourself because every show's different. Every band's gonna have a different, you know, I don't know, there's off nights and shit. You know, you can fucking see a great show and you can see a bad show of a band. Everyone has their bad times. So just to kind of like open everyone's mind and like be there for the music. Not necessarily just be there to be there. Not because it's something to do. Or I don't know, I guess it is because it's something to do. But, you know.
That's a good reason to do it. But like people need to, like, not just to go do something. You know? Like,
if you really
actually
want to like be a
fucking-
part of and change the music scene, like you have to be there to do that, not to be there to like hang out,
I think that's the most important thing
you know.
with the music scene.
And I don't know. Sometimes it's fucking ridiculous. You pay fucking $10 to get into a show, and then you have to pay another $10 to get a shirt. And a lot of us are fucking poor, but that's the whole part of like the economy and whatever. Like you're, you know, by buying their shirt,
I mean, that's
they're going to be able to get back home and do more shit and be fucking creative, and they'll see there's a purpose, and you know that they're being supported rather than, you know, they're just doing it for their own selves. But that's not necessarily wrong.
right. Sounds stupid, but I mean that's like how like punk rock started. Like,